Hello and welcome to Fit to Box channel. Please like and subscribe and don't forget to jab that notifications bell for all my latest uploads. Today I'm joined with Mr. Junior Witter and his business partner Aaron, and their business that they're starting is Switch Hitter Customs, and that is custom wear for boxers, from their boots to groin guards, head guards and gloves. You can have your personalised artwork or your personalised designs put on by these guys, and they will sort of make sure that you can, whatever you can think they can do, and obviously bring their ideas in as well. So welcome both of you, thanks very much. And how did this all start?
Well, initially it started with my business, which is separate to this, basically customising trainers. So I've been doing that for just over a year, and it's took off really. Obviously, as I was saying to you earlier, my two passions are boxing and trainers basically. So it's kind of putting the two worlds together.
Yeah.
I've had a friendship now with Junior for a while, and we bumped into each other at a show and we got chatting, and he had the odour spray out, and it's the same line of stuff. And we just mentioned it, and we said, yeah, let's do something, let's meet up, have a chat and move things forward. And it's gone from there really. It's gone really well so far. We've done a couple of big pros, and we're looking to do more and do stuff for the guy in the street, the guy in the gym, the white collar boxer, the amateurs, basically any aspect of boxing.
Yeah.
We're hoping to customise, like you said, groin guards, head guards, boots, all sorts of stuff, and we're doing training gear as well, so it'd be like jogging bottoms, shorts, t-shirts, beanie hats for running, all sorts of gear. Anything you can think of really, we'll try and do. We can do for you. We also do restoration work for boots, so it doesn't have to be a new pair. You don't have to go out and buy a new pair and send it to us. Sometimes we'll be able to restore your old pair, get them ready for a fight. So they're looking nice for fight night as well.
Yeah. And of course, Junior, you was very flashy with your gear.
Yes.
Ahead of your time, really.
Yeah. For me, it was just a case of you have to stand out, and I like to stand out. I like to be seen. I like to be noticed. And anybody gets in the ring and says they don't want to be noticed is telling porcupines, because you want to get seen. Yeah, you want to be noticed for how good you are. You want to be seen with some description. And I just thought that was a way that I could express myself and express my design, my ability to say, "No, look at me," and it worked.
Yeah, so and more boxers now are wanting to do that, from sort of the amateur kids all the way up, as you say, to the white collars, to the professionals. And you've already done some custom boxing boots for professionals.
Yeah, I mean, similar to what we've done here. So we did this piece for Junior to start off with.
Okay, cool.
So obviously we're incorporating the design he used to have in his shorts when he fought.
Let me put that down. Let's go to the camera and show. There it is. Switch it to customs there, and round there, obviously in Jamaican colours, and bring that round with the Jamaican flag and the Union Jack flag on there as well. And that's just a normal pair of boxing boots that people buy.
It's a standard box hog boot, which was all gold. It's been repainted, redesigned basically. Obviously we can take whatever aspects of design you want and try and create it for you. Obviously some materials aren't always workable, but we'll always do our best to get around that. We've got a website just started now, www.switchitcustoms.co.uk, and on there there's a form. There's a button that says start your journey, so you can come online, have a chat with us direct if you want to, and we'll talk you through things, so you're not just going in there blind. We'll let you know exactly what we can do with the boot you've got. You can upload it to us, send it to us in an email or in a Facebook chat or Instagram chat. We're on social media, and we'll just talk you through the process, and we'll try and give you what you want basically.
And add some of your ideas in there as well.
Yeah, I mean, me and Junior collaborated on the Billy Joe Saunders boots, which he's just boxed in recently. So that went really well. Billy, and like those, we enjoyed doing them for him. It was a little bit different.
And talk me through the features of those, because there was
Billy Joe Saunders boots. There was the silhouette of Billy Joe, obviously.
Which was doing
famous handle.
I mean that's from his famous fight. So when I talked to Billy about doing that, I went, "We're going to get that in it," and he went, "That's brilliant." That, and then we had the traveller flag, which was incorporated into the night tick itself.
Yes.
So that was gone over and redone.
It was hand painted, yeah.
Yeah.
So we do hand painting work, but we do the embossing work as well. So, like for instance, the silhouette that was embossed onto the boot.
Yeah.
Can incorporate the two, or we can do, you know, whichever you prefer, really.
And then on top of that, we had the name as well. We just saw as
Yeah.
a nice, bright colour, so
Yeah,
that stood out.
I mean the fonts, we pick the fonts out what we think will work best, or you know, you can give us a font yourself, and we can match that font and create that, put it onto the boot as well, so it can match your shorts if you've got the correct font for us.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people like say, and I know on your show you do like kits, for instance. Guys now are wearing a lot of headguards, boots, protectors. Everything's matching.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
people like to match. Junior obviously you've just mentioned didn't, but a lot of guys out there do. They have the gear all
Yeah,
matching.
but
don't they?
back in the day they didn't, but now I think more and more people.
Definitely now then people want the whole range. They don't just want one item now, they want the whole range, which is your choice, and I'm happy with that. But the good thing that we do is, especially with boots, yeah, if we can restore them, yeah, because when I have my boots and they're gone,
Yeah.
it's horrible.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you can save them boots and restore them
Yeah,
back to what their
absolutely.
former glory
Yeah.
and more, which is what we try and do,
Yes.
depending on how far they've gone, it's brilliant
Yeah.
because you've got the feel you already know.
Yeah.
You've got it's already bedded in.
Yeah, there's nothing worse as a new boots when you've been used to an old pair. You're very comfortable
Sometimes there's a
in
bit
them.
of sentimental.
Yeah, of course.
um,
Yeah. Superstition even.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
And what about Lewis Ritson? You did a really
Yeah, we did
smart
the-
pair for Lewis Ritson.
we did the boots for Lewis Ritson for his fight with Robbie Davis recently. That was on a box hog Type 1.
Yeah.
And we painted through the stripes. But it's the old Newcastle kit we tried to incorporate for him, because obviously he comes out in the Newcastle kit.
Yes.
I think he even wore a custom pair of Everlast gloves.
Yeah,
didn't
he
for that
did.
fight.
Yeah.
So we tried to match that for him. The old like brown ale logo was on
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I hand painted that, and we got him the Newcastle badges on there for his fight.
Yeah. It looked
Eddie's
nice.
name on there as well.
Yeah. And that was the first sort of boots that I became aware of switching to customs as well. So
was
it's
the
just
boot- that was the
that's,
boot we,
that's the
used.
basic boot, and then on screen I'll put what they did with them, which is sort of painting over the white Adidas lines with that Newcastle sort of star that was on there, and they do look superb, absolutely brilliant what you did with those. And you can go from as subtle to as in your face as you would like.
Yeah, I
I'd say.
mean, it's totally at your discretion. You know, you can go the whole hog and for the big fight,
Yeah.
or you can just have something subtle on there. A lot of fighters don't like to go too crazy; they just want a name on there.
Is it normally people supply the boots for you, or do you
Yeah, I mean, at
sometimes
the
buy
moment,
them
we're having people supply their boots. We'll
Yeah.
work on those for them. But further down the line, possibly, you know, there's going to be a possibility that we will have some stock. We might put some boots for sale on
Yeah.
the page. I mean, we sell the t-shirts, the beanies. We're looking at the other bits and bobs, the wraps. We're going to be bringing out some wraps,
Yeah.
possibly some knuckle pads, things like that.
Okay.
That'll all be on the website. It's growing. The website, we're adding more and more things at the moment. Predominantly start with the boots, but you know, it's just expanded now. We've had people messaging for all sorts of gear.
Yeah.
We've had quite a few fighters get in touch for all sorts of bits doing as well. So
Yeah.
it's really positive.
The gloves is doing quite well, and I think there's quite a few people now, especially me personally, who are quite interested in
Yeah.
getting their own names on their own gloves.
Yeah.
There's training gloves, they're not buying, but then getting their own name on and personalising them.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants their own gloves, and if you're in the gym with a couple of people who, and they've got winnings, you've got winnings.
Yeah.
You want your own touch to
Yeah,
it. You want
absolutely.
yours to stand out,
Yeah,
even within
yeah.
the gym.
Yeah.
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 They don't get lost that way either.
Yeah,
You've got your name
no,
on it.
that's totally true, totally true. And as I say, there's so much sort of customisation that can be done, and you guys now are able to do that. So if you're interested in sort of getting some custom boots done, or as Junior's just said there about sort of adding your own personal style to your headgear, your gloves or your groin guard, then these guys can do it. So just want to say I'll include all the links in the description below. Switch it to customs and have a look on their website, see what they can do, get in contact with these guys, and whatever you can think, these guys can try and transfer that and do it on your gear. So I'd like to say thank you to
Thanks,
Aaron,
Simon. Cheers.
thanks again to Mr. Junior Witter. Thanks ever so much
Thank
for
you.
your time, and check out what they can do. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box channel, and I shall speak to you soon.